Good evening, everyone. Dr. Stacy here. Welcome. So excited you guys decided to join us on our Wednesday business training. And if you're new to the team, welcome. We're excited you are here. We're excited to share information with you about LifeWave's opportunity to grow your business. And as you probably know, this is not our Tuesday night Zoom. So this is not about product. So if you have product questions, divert those to your AI LifeWave assistant, and they will be able to answer that for you in 2.5 seconds. And if you don't have one yet, ask your upline senior director, and they can direct you to Lauren's information, and she can help you get set up with one immediately. So it makes your life easier. But if you don't have one, that's totally fine too. But ask somebody else at a different time outside of this on product stuff, just so you know. We want to help you guys with your business, growing your business, and building your business with LifeWave. That's what tonight is all about. And I am so excited because we're going to be talking about a brand new promotion that LifeWave just announced on Monday. And I'm sure you've all seen your email. And if you're a manager and above, you've got a text and an email from me personally about this. So you probably already know your uplines have been reaching out to you and talking to you about these bonuses and what they're going to mean for your organization. So I want to share, I'm going to screen share, of course, what these are and what they look like, and how we're going to talk about how you can get here, and how, the charts look, and all the things. We're going to cover all of that in the next hour. But before we do, I want to paint a little picture, because we talk about business every Wednesday, and we talk about, your goals. Your goals are your goals, right? Your plans are your plans. You make your calendar. We are never here to say you have to do this. This many hours must be worked, or this is what you have to do. We never do that, of course. We're here to hold your hand, guide you, work with you, give you directions, show you the ropes. We've been there, we've done it. We want to share it with you how you can do it as well too. So just know that, okay? But there is a structure to this company. This is a business. And in a business, you follow a business plan. And if you follow the business plan, then that unlocks doors along the way, or levels and more into the compensation plan, of course. Now, when Laura and I signed up, which is, we're knocking on 4 years door, we've got just about 30 days, and it's going to be 4 years for us in LifeWave. And when we signed up, we were told, because April was not planning on doing the business, and that's who enrolled me. And she said, I don't know, contact Wendy and Kathleen. And they didn't know. They said, go to this biz site and contact Marcy. So if that's you, that your person that enrolled you, they didn't know, maybe the people above them didn't know, keep asking. Keep asking for people, right? You're all connected to somebody in our organization. And so they said, go to the biz site, start333biz.com. And we did. And we clicked on the tab that said compensation plan. And I watched that 15-minute compensation plan video. And I printed off the 3 charts, which we're going to go through these tonight, the manager, director, and senior director. And they said, fill these out. That meant put people in the circles. And so we did that because that's what they said to do to build the business. And so that's what we're going to do. There was no bonus attached to it. There was no coaching or guiding. There was no training. There was a 15-minute video, and that was it. And they said, go do it. And we did it. We decided to do, as you guys know, our Zooms, right? We did 3 Zooms a day, every single day, 5 days a week. And we filled up those charts. And so I want to talk to you about what that means timeline. Now, everyone on here is in a different place. And as I said from the beginning, your goals are your goals. Your plans are your plans. Your calendar is your calendar. You're your own boss. We're just here to guide you. But know that if you took, let's say, a month to get to a rank, or maybe a year to get to a rank, that doesn't mean that's someone else's plan or someone else's goal, right? It can be done in a split second, or it can be done over years of time. It's up to you. But know that today is a day, and with everything that we have going on in LifeWave, you have a massive opportunity to be able to grow your business exponentially, even faster than we did, which sounds crazy. but we did, right? I went manager in 2 hours. Laura was manager in 24 hours. How did that happen? We picked up the phone. We said, "Oh my God, we just found the holy grail of healing. This is stem cell activation. Give me your credit card." Okay. And they did, because people know us, like us, and trust us and know that we are in health and wellness. And if I found something that you got to have, this is the holy grail of healing. You need it. How much is it? You don't care. You don't care. It's $300, whatever. Great. $600, whatever. It's great. $1,200, $1,500, $1,700, great, whatever. This is stem cell activation. You have to have it. Okay. And it was done, right? Credit cards were flying across the table. People couldn't text their credit cards fast enough. That's just how it happened, because we didn't know anything other than this was stem cell activation. That was the message from day one. That is still the message today. We have a patch that activates your stem cells. Let's just take a step back. There's nothing else like this on the planet. We know that, right? There is literally nothing like this on the planet. And yes, we have other incredible, amazing patches. And you know I'm a massive proponent of all of those. And I'm excited about the Cellergize and the water machine coming as well too. But our residual income, the consumable product, is the patch. And the patch that is the patch that has literally put us 2 years in a row, #1 in the world in direct sales network marketing is the X39. That's the patch that's put us on the map. And that patch has been on the market just over 5 years now. We went from 25 million to 600 million in yearly sales because of X39. The other patches are still selling. Eon is still #2. X49 is still #3. Glutathione coming right in behind it, #4. They're rocking and rolling. It's not that the other patches aren't selling, they are. But X39 activates stem cells, and stem cells can heal everything if you give it enough time, right? We know it's not a fix-all, cure-all immediately in 30 days if you give it enough time. But that flagship patch, that's still our message today. So if you can keep that in mind when you're talking to people and when you are teaching your new people, what do I do? What do I say? Less is best. I just found the holy grail of healing. We don't need to explain what it is or what it does. It activates stem cells. What do stem cells do? Heal everything. Stem cells are going to heal everything, and they're yours. I mean, how much better is that, right? Non-invasive. Give them the health tracker sheet. You guys saw me go through that patch party a couple weeks ago, right? Give them that health tracker sheet. Send them the PDF. Email it to them. Let them read it themselves. Don't explain it. Invite them to a Zoom. I don't know much. Just come and listen. Laura and I didn't know anything. Here's the health tracker, and just come and listen. Jump on this quick Zoom and we'll share a little bit of information, and we'll do our best to answer any questions we can for you. It's the excitement that produces managers like this. And if you've been in Lifeway for a while and you haven't promoted to manager yet, that's okay. Today's a new day. You have an opportunity to promote to manager tonight. It is 8 o'clock. No one goes to bed before 10. Right? And if it's 8 o'clock here, then, oh my gosh, where are you, Beth? Are you guys at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock? I can't even count. You're 5 o'clock. You're 3 hours behind in Arizona. So, my God, you've got hours. You got 5, 6 hours, right, to get to manager. So plenty of time to get there. I found the holy grail of healing. You have to have this immediately. What is it? It activates stem cells. Stem cells heal everything. Okay, is it going to work for XYZ? Yes. When? I don't know. Just get yourself at least a 3 or 6 month supply and let's get started. Jump on this Zoom to learn more. That's it. That's manager. Over and over and over and over. Sometimes we think we have to be doctors, or we have to be nurses, or we have to know all the ins and outs and the technical ways to explain this and that and all this. And I'm telling you what Lauren is now working with James and has helped James create with this AI, the LifeWave Assistant that pulls from our clinical studies and pulls from the Start X39 Now site. You guys, I spent 3.5 years listening to every word that David Schmidt has said and literally ingraining it in my brain, word for word, so I could recall, pull it out, answer questions nonstop, respond back to emails, texts, messages, everything. And I've loved every second of that. But holy cow, why? Why was AI not here 4 years ago in my world? Oh my God, I just copy and paste a question and put it right into my assistant, and 2.5 seconds later, I have an answer. Done. Oh, right. Of course, I skim over it to make sure it's correct because I do know all the answers, right? Because I've listened for 3.5 years, but I make sure it's correct and there's nothing wrong. Okay, yeah, boom, send. There's your answer. It's a great teaching tool for you guys to learn if you don't know yet, right? So fast. I've watched thousands of hours of videos. You don't have to be the expert. Send a PDF, send a video, get an AI LifeWave assistant, copy and paste, or send some information. Let people read. I had a lady yesterday text me about her daughter with alopecia. I just went to my assistant. His name is Sam. Her name is Sam. It could be either one. You never know what kind of day I'm having. So, Sam, what do you know about alopecia and LifeWave patches? Boom. Copied and pasted to her. She goes, boom, I want it. Okay, great. That took place yesterday morning at 8 a.m. I was on a walk. I said, send me your credit card. Done. Boom. Got back, put her in the system. That's it. Right? Did I look for pictures? Yes. Did I look for testimonials? Yes. Of course I did. I sent her those things as well too from Telegram. Right? So it's not like I'm just like here copy and paste and not being interactive with her. Of course I am. But that's how fast managers happen. Managers happen like that when you can immediately be excited, focus on stem cell activation, and give them some tool. Give them a tool, give them a PDF, give them a video, give them a blurb of information about how this technology can help their issue. We're not making claims to treat it or cure it, but boy, we know that stem cells can heal everything. Yes, they can. They absolutely can. And we know that. And we have to keep that at the forefront of what we're doing with everything we're doing. And of course, we support it with Eon and we love all the other patches. And you guys have all learned about those patches as you've been patching over the months and the years that you've been patching, right? You didn't come in on day one an expert for all 10 patches. It happened over time. So I want you to keep that in mind as we go through these charts tonight and as we talk about this promotion. This is not only for you that are on here right now, the 90 of you that are here, but this is for all these people that you bring in like this. We have 30 days here in North America in this promotion. We have all of April to rank up and to help people rank up. And so, well, $100, yeah, that's great. That'll put maybe, some gas in the car, or, maybe pay for some of the insurance for the car, or buy a meal, go out to dinner or something, a date night, something like that. May be able to help you do something a little extra, pay for some, maybe exercise. Louise was saying yesterday today she bought an $88 yoga mat, for her to start her yoga class. So that $100 bonus could pay for something like that for someone. But they can double dip. They can they can go from manager to director in 30 days. You have to know that. You have to believe that they can do it that fast. It took Laura 4 days to go director. It took me 5. She beat me. I love her for it. I always wanted that in my last company. We were both in the same company, but on different teams. And I always wanted someone to pass me in the business, and nobody in my organization ever did. And that girl came in and boom, passed me right there on day 4. And I was like, I'm getting her. I'm getting it. So day 5 for me, but man, that made me so happy to have someone pass me and accomplish a rank before I did. That was pretty amazing. So 4 days, 5 days. We did not even have our kit. We didn't have 2-day shipping back then. Neither one of us had a product in our hand. All we had was some PDFs, some excitement. That's literally a couple videos and that's it. We had nothing except for our passion, excitement, and how fired up we were. So I don't care if you've been in for 1 day or 1 month or 1 year, that excitement is what is going to be contagious. That's what's going to have people go, okay, that was easy. I just earned 100. Okay, all I need is to help 2 people do the same. Duh, that's not hard. To help people do the exact same thing. Just 2 people. That's it. And I'm saying these things. I'm going to say this again because I can tell some of your minds are not with me on this. What you say is what you get. What you believe in your mind is what you get. So if you believe, yeah, that happened for you, but it didn't, it's not going to happen for me, or that's not the people I am around, or that's not my demographics, or people aren't throwing credit cards at me, or, I'm not meeting random strangers places, or I don't have the network, or not me, not me, not me, then that's just what you're going to continue to get. If your mind says, what the hell? Why not? Let's just go with what she's saying. I'm going to start saying all those exact same things. Everyone I run into wants this technology. People come up to me and go, I don't know what you're doing, but I need it. What is your skincare routine? Oh, I use the X39. It activates my stem cells. Of course, it did that years ago, but collagen production on point like an 18-year-old. Why does my skin look the way it does? Because I'm 18. My skin is 18. This is not like a filter. This is what my skin looks like because I have collagen now that I didn't have 4 years ago. Even supplementing, this is different, right? It's internal. Your body is different when you're using this technology. You're a magnet. So if you say that, people fall out of the sky. They literally text me from the blue, out of the blue. Don't know who you are, but I want to sign up. Great. Let's do this. We're now friends. Are you open for that kind of in your life, that kind of randomness? Right? Out of the blue, nothing's random, right? Nothing's coincidence. The people that I joined me yesterday, we became friends on Facebook, and he said, I'm not really, this is kind of how I am on Facebook, and I don't really, connect with a lot of people because these are the things that I share, and again, didn't know this person from anyone, and he found my videos and stuff. And so when I went to his Facebook, I'm like, oh, no wonder we were brought together from the ethers. I'm all about all that stuff you're posting on your Facebook right now. No wonder, right? You're a magnet. And so the things that you say, the things that you think, the things that you put out there is what you're bringing back to you. So if you say it can't happen for me, or it's not going to happen that way, it won't. It just won't. But if you go, you know what? I want it to happen that way. It hasn't happened that way in the past, and that's okay, but today's a new day. And now I want people to fall out of the sky, not literally on your house, but I want people to I'm randomly run into people, randomly people reach out to me, something happens, these coincidences that are not random. I want all of those synchronicities in my life. I want all those synchronicities in my business. I want to sit back and go, this is divine. I could not make this up if I tried. That's exactly what I want, right? Obviously, Laura and I knew each other. We weren't on the same team, but we were friends before. But outside of that, nope, don't know any of you guys on my screen right here. There's 96 of you. I can't see anybody that I knew before. But we're okay to be friends, right? Are you okay to be friends with random new people? Are you okay to reach out to people and say, hey, I found the Holy Grail of healing. You have to have this immediately. What is it? I don't know, but stem cells can heal everything. You just got to have it. And if they say no, you say next, and you move on to the next person. And you move on. You know what Rhonda was talking about last night? Talking about putting on a backpack and going door to door, door to door to door with all the supplies, all the things she needs. You guys, we do that. That's called blitzing. We go out there and we meet new people, right? We go door to door, business to business. Laura dropped a book off, which is incredible, by the way. I'm reading right now, listening to an audio in the car. She dropped it off the other day and she goes, hey, are you around? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in between Zooms. And she stopped by. I was like, what are you doing up here? Because she's about 45 minutes, south west of me. And she said, oh, I'm delivering packets. I'm going from chiropractor office to chiropractor to IV vitamin lounge. I'm out delivering packets. Right? Why? Why not? My God, there's hundreds of thousands and thousands of people around here. Meet some new people. Your excitement, your thoughts, the things you tell yourself, you gotta keep it positive, right? You're gonna get no's. That just means no, not now. No, I don't know what you're talking about. No, we're not on the same frequency. You guys understand energy, right? Frequency, the patches are different frequencies, different wavelengths of light, different energetic wavelengths of light. We are on different frequencies with people. If someone says no, you're flying high up here, they're just not there yet. Right? Maybe they'll pop up to your level, to your frequency, or maybe they won't. Your job is to keep your frequency, your energy high, to keep yourself positive in that moving forward beneficial state. And you attract more people to you like that. And if you're in the gutters right now and life is hitting you hard and stuff's happening and you're in the trenches of whatever, we get it. Lock arms with somebody. We'll help pull you up. We'll pull you out. We'll say, let's go. Come on, we can do this together. Right? We'll tag team it. We'll jump on a three-way call, or we'll go blitzing together if we're in person. Walk down the streets. We'll jump on a Zoom. We'll do it together. But know that you're not going to stay here forever, right? So elevate yourself and look for those people. Be that person and look for those people every day when you leave your house or when you pick up the phone, and look for those people that are at that same level, that same vibration, that same frequency, that want more, that are positive, happy, excited, fired up people. I'm fired up about this bonus and I can't even get it, right? I was manager 4 years ago. I can't even get the bonus, but I'm so fired up about it because I'm fired up about for you guys and what this is going to mean for your teams and the people that come into your organizations this fast. Manager, 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 manager is so easy. It's a sneeze and I'm a manager. And if you say, no, it's not, then no, it's not for you. But if you say, yes, it is, I'm going to sneeze and I'm going to go manager. And then, yes, you will. Yes, you will, because that's what you say. And you're going to turn around and go director. If you're not director yet, you're going to be director. Why wait 30 days? Do it in the next 30 minutes. Do it in the next 3 days. Then you can help so many more people do it. And yes, you're going to earn all those bonuses and you can double dip, and however many managers you promote out, you're going to get bonuses on top, all of them, right? All the directors you promote out, you're going to get bonuses on all that. And maybe it's not about the money for you. Remember, I told you my address is 19706 71st Avenue East. You can mail me your checks. I'm happy to take them. If you've got spend back accounts, I'm happy to log into your account and spend your money for you if you want me to. I can buy patches and give it to the homeless. I don't care. But I'm just joking, not really. But you guys know that the more you're helping people, right, the more you're going to help yourself. You got to help people, right? And that's what this is. This promo is just about digging in and helping anybody. And I know we've got some people on here that are going to be sharing some of the things that they're doing, but I want to show you logistic wise, just real quick, to make sure that you have this information and you've seen this information. So I'm going to screen share my screen here. So we have EMEA, which is the European, Asian, or not European, but the European, South African, Middle Eastern, and then we have the North American. So we're going to start with North American, and then I'll squeeze through because I've already done my big zoom on the EMEA. This is US. Obviously, it started Monday. It goes through the 27th, so you've got the entire month of April to get this done. Obviously, you know our pay periods end on a Sunday night. This is your bonus. Receive for going manager. If you sponsor someone that goes manager, or you have someone in your team already and they go manager, then you're going to earn $50 if you've personally enrolled them. If you go director, you're going to earn $300. And of course, if someone you personally enroll goes director, you'll earn $150. You can earn all of these many times. So you can obviously earn the 100 one time and the 300 one time, but you can earn lots of $50 bonuses and lots of $150 bonuses. These are unlimited for you guys. And I'm not going to go over all the FAQs. They're on here. You receive them in the email, but you have multiple ways to earn these multiple times. Imagine if you brought in 10 people this month and you helped all 10 people go manager. All 10. That's $50 bonus. Each one. $500. What if you helped, say, 4 of them go director? That's an additional $600. There's $1,100 just in bonuses. And maybe you did it yourself too. So there's $100 and $300. I mean, we're already up to like almost $2,000 just in bonuses. Now, does that sound a little overzealous? Maybe a little much? Not really. That's exactly what we did when Laura and I started. We came in like that. We came in with gangbusters, right? And we didn't have any bonuses. It didn't matter. But just so you know, if you haven't seen this yet, I posted this in the team page yesterday, the Millionaire Pouching Rockstar page, and this went out to all managers and above because I didn't want to email the whole entire downline, because some people are just customers and I don't want to, throw that out there to the customers. It's your job to throw this out to the customers. Your brand partner customers, go to them and say, hey, I know you're loving the patches. If you'd like to learn, a couple $100 extra this month, you have the ability to do that just by helping a few people get these patches. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. But this is the company's bonus, right? And they'll pay that out 30 days after the promo ends. This is from me. This is additional. This is our double dipping here. So when you become a manager, you can earn an additional 100 from me. When you become a director, you can earn an additional 300 from me. So you'll get 100 from the company, 100 from me, 300 from the company, 300 from me. I'm not paying your sponsors to do it. You guys are going to get those extra bonuses from Lifeway. I'm just going to pay those people that promote. Okay. So that could right there be, just if you went manager and director, $800, right? You're getting 400 from the company and 400 from me. Obviously, you're going to promote out 2 managers. So you're going to make another 100. There's $900. And we're not even talking PIBs and cycle bonuses, you guys. And I know I'm saying this all fast, so it may be a little much, but we're going to print it off. So you're going to look at it, you're going to read it, and you're going to, okay, that makes sense. But the main thing is that I'm fired up and I'm excited and I'm sharing with people, right? So let's look at this really quickly. This is the only difference with EMEA is the date. They are till the 14th. Each region does things their own way. We are North American region. EMEA, they chose to only go to the 14th. They've got other things in the works. APAC, our Asian Australian team, they're not even doing the rank up bonuses right now. So that doesn't even apply to them. So that's the only difference. And then EMEA is still the same thing for me. So if you have people over in Europe or Middle East or South Africa area, same thing. It's just the date is only the 14th. Now, here's the deal, okay? You have to put the rank up in the JOT form. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing that Mikey, one of my assistants, has done to help me simplify life in every area. But this link was sent out in the text and in the email, and it's on the team page as well too. It's a JOT form, and it just shows you the different pages that I just shared with you. But it shows you have to fill these things out. And then you have to upload the picture from your back office that shows that you were not a manager or were not a director the week before, and this is the week now that you have promoted. And then you tell us what rank you hit, and then we'll submit. And then obviously your ID number is here because we're going to verify that that is actually correct. Okay, so that JOT form, and I can put that link in the chat for you guys as well too, so you can have it just to see it there in case there's some people that didn't. Again, I just emailed and texted out the managers and above. Okay, so with that, Laura, I would love for you to come on here and let's talk a little bit about why this is so important right now and what are some things that we can do to help ourselves and help each other to get there.
You guys, those of you that are new, you're not used to us talking all the time about duplication. And it seems to be something that we reference all the time because that's what works. And so what you want to do is amp up what you're already doing. If you've kind of fallen off a little bit, launching new people when they come on board, or hosting a health hub or a seminar, whatever y'all want to call those 30-minute calls to get people on that you are so darn excited about, to say, hey, stem cells heal everything, but jump on the Zoom and come listen with me because it's insanity. Like that type of thing, you've got to be able to bring them somewhere because you're not the expert. You don't even want to be the expert. And you give the opportunity to your senior director or above to come on with you, give them a little information about it because they're a little schooled at it, and then answer those guest questions. And then you get to go back to them and go, hey, what was your best thing about that call? What was your favorite patch? Well, honestly, it's that darn X39. Well, then let's just start there. Let's just start there. If you want to reduce some inflammation, we can throw that one in too. But it's a great place to start. Because if you remember, do you remember that lady said 1 month's use for every decade of life? You're not going to be using this just for 30 days. And just getting started is the place to be. You guys, if you do that with every person that you have sign on now, today, tomorrow, you're going to win, but you're going to help them win. And that's really important. If you've got people that aren't manager yet, reach out to them. Ask them, are you interested in these bonuses? Well, yeah. Well, then what can we do together? Let's make a game plan together. You know, we get compensated very well to help people. It's not just about delivering a product to the field, to the open market. David takes care of us in very many different avenues, and they're all fun, great avenues, right? So you've got to help your people make the plan because they might be clueless. And if you're not sure either, like Stacy just said, then reach up. Hey, Laura, I've got 4 people on my team that want to go manager. And honestly, I'm clueless. Perfect. We make a plan and we attack it together and we make it happen. You can't assume because corporate has laid out these bonuses and then Dr. Stacy has swooped in up underneath of them to offer even more and think that people are going to get so darn excited about it, they're just going to go figure it out and go do it themselves because they might need a little help, a little guidance. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all kind of look at me like I have 6 heads. Like I'm not sure if you're digging me, right? So have fun with it. But I can tell you, Dr. Stacy, when you were talking, the biggest thing that was revolving in my head that I want you to remember, people aren't buying a product from you. They're buying you. They're buying your excitement. They're buying, and if you're not this crazy person, that's not your personality. That's okay. I'm not saying that you've got to be wacky and you're just so excited you can't sit still. But when you have a belief in the product and it does what it does because that product is not on trial, like Dr. Don likes to say, right? David's taking care of all of that for us. But they are buying your excitement for why did you get it? Why did you start it? I think we seem to forget those things. Remember why you did it and express that. And that's all you've got to do. But you've got to help your people make a plan. And Stacy's going to go over that plan, those darn charts that I know people are like, oh man. But that's the plan. And then you have fun executing the plan. And that's all you've got to do. That is all you have to do. And know that your uplines, and there's many on this team, that are more than willing to help you achieve it, not only for yourself, for your brand partners that are locking with you, but also for those clients that want to get started on this crazy, amazing product. Stacy?
Thank you, Laura. So I'm going to screen share again here because I want to show you the charts, right? But I also want to be able to answer questions. So you can start dropping them in the chat and I will be answering those here in just a second. So let's look at our chart. If you don't have these printed off yet, please do. You can get them from start333biz.com or you can get them from our team page. They're in the files tab. If you're on your computer, you can access the files tab and you can get them from there. Or obviously we can, if that techie type of stuff is not you, we can email these to you in 2.5 seconds off of our phone because we all have files tabs on our phone. So this is Manager. It's just like a map, you guys. When I was in high school and I was driving to Florida, 2-3 times a year with some friends, we had a map. You all remember those things. They started at the beginning with Arizona or Alabama or Arkansas, and you would flip through alphabetical order to find your state while you're driving down the road to see if you can figure out what road you're supposed to be on. But if I didn't have that map, there was no way in hell I was getting from Indiana all the way down to Florida. It was not happening. I didn't know the roads. I was 16 years old. I used a map, and I successfully ended up in Panama City Beach every single time I went because I followed the map. This is your map. This is your map to whatever level you want to accomplish in LifeWave, whatever rank, whatever income you want to accomplish. This is your map. And your manager is the key position. It starts by teaching you to be balanced. I need 2 people on my right and 2 people on my left that are at least purchasing that cord pack, right? They've got at least that 180 BV each, because that's what a core pack is. I myself have to have 300 BV when I'm manager, so that's obviously an advanced pack. To be active, you can see that you've got to have your 110. So let's say I'm brand new this month and I bought my advanced pack. I'm active for 30 days. Duh, got that down. So next month I've got to order 110. That's not stocking or inventory product. That is literally me buying an X39 and an Eon, which I'm going to use myself personally, right? I've got my 2 cores on the left, 2 cores on the right. They've got to be ordering at least 55 BV. This is always our focus and our foundation, helping as many people go manager as possible. And as Laura said, this is not something that is, crazy. This is so hard. This is going to take forever. I don't know anyone. No, this is literally just 4 people. Like you could walk outside your house and come in contact with 4 people. You got patches all over your body. Wherever you put them, people are going, what's going on with you? What are all these patches? And you're like, oh, this is stem cell activation. Stem cells are healing my body right now. I'm getting younger. Da, da, da. My body doesn't hurt. I'm sleeping better, whatever you're saying. And they're like, I need that. Great. I'll walk over to your house and grab your credit card. I'll get you set up real quick and we'll get them shipped to you. Right? Those are your 4 people. Okay? This is easy. So say that in your mind right now. This is easy. I can do this fast and I can help a lot of people do this fast. Now, how Laura and I did it, we got on the phone, we called people immediately. We were so fired up and so excited. And we instantly invited them to a Zoom, like she said, immediately got them onto something, to see something, hear from something, because we were still learning. And so we use the Patching Podcast to do that. You have those still Monday and Thursday night. You've got the Tuesday night where they can learn there as well too. So you've got opportunities for them to plug in or send them a recording. People are busy. Tell them to listen to this on your car on your way to work. Oh my God, if I sent one, I sent 500 million recordings to people over the years because people are busy. They may not have time to get on at 9 p.m. Maybe the kids are screaming, or maybe, they got to do whatever, pick somebody up somewhere. They can't make it. Great. Listen to the recording whenever it's convenient for you, just the first 15 minutes or so. And of course, they're going to be hooked in and they're going to listen to the whole thing and be like, yep, got to have that. So this is your first step. This is your $100 bonus. You want to help as many people earn that $100 as possible. Now let's go back to this core. They're going to earn $35 from each core. So let's do the math on that. Okay. I like math because that equates to money in my bank account that I can do what I want with whenever I want, however I want. And I like that. So 4 people at core is $140. And then of course I'm earning a $100 bonus, and I will have some volume on each side, but if they're doing the bare bones minimum of just core, then I'm not going to be able to cycle yet. So that's $240 just by going manager. That's not bad to make an extra $250 this month. I mean, even if it took you all month to do it, it's not. But what if it took you all month to do it and you earn $250? Think about that. What is that $250 going to pay for you? What is that going to do for you? How is that going to help your family? It's springtime. Grandkids are starting ball practice, right? They're starting soccer. They're starting, they're all over lacrosse and all the things they're starting to do outside. People are getting out. So what can that do to help pay for something in your family? Or could that be groceries for the week? Maybe that's groceries. Maybe that's the farmer's market trip you're going to make on Saturday. I don't know. You decide. Remember, it's you. Your goals, your plans, your calendar, your money. You do what you want with it. This is director. We're going to print this out because this is you. You're going director. So for me, I just went and put my name right here. That's what I did. I said, okay, manager done, 2 hours, director done, 5 days, senior director. This is where I'm focusing, right here at senior director. So I got to have my name here. Who are the 4 people I signed up first? Their names are here. Who's the other person I signed up on my right and on my left? Out of these 3, does not matter who, but out of these 3, I got to help somebody on each side go manager. For me, Laura sat right here. She sat right here, and she was my manager. This right here was my mom, still is my mom. I have an update 4 years later. Last weekend, she decided when I drove her up to Atlanta, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before. Yes, can you believe this? We're in the car on the way to Atlanta, and I'm taking her up there, and then I fly back home, and she was going to drive the rest of the way. And she said, you know, if I had to start with one patch, which one do you think it would be? 4 years later. I said, Mom, it would be X39 because you don't have any active stem cells. She goes, all right, can you create me an account? I said, Mom, you've had one since day one. You just never would use the patches. And she's like, okay, well, can you set me up on auto ship? I said, yes, I sure can. I didn't say anything at all, but absolutely, of course I can. 4 years later, I'm happy to. I mean, I'm an SPD, Brent's an SPD, her grandson's an SPD, and she's like, I think I want to use the patches. I'm like, I love it. That's so fantastic because you're not getting any younger, and this is going to help you get younger. So my mom is my 3rd spot actually over here on this leg, and she's now going to use the patches. Of course, there's others. But anyway, I thought that was a funny side story. So over here, Lindsay, for me, became a manager in this 1st spot. Gayla, for me, in this 2nd spot, became a manager over here. And I don't even remember who this person was the 3rd when I signed up. I've signed over 250 people on this right leg. I have no idea. But somebody over here also was a person, obviously, and has many people have become managers and above in that leg. So my point is, it doesn't matter which one it is. You got to have a manager on each side. And then you do the same thing. You say, you know what? Oh my God, this is so great. You just got to manager. You earned a $100 bonus and you earned an extra, like $140, $150. This is amazing. Maybe they earn more if they signed up higher than, $75 for the advanced packs or $405 for the premium packs, right? So maybe they're earning, well, that's what we did, Laura, remember? Right here, premium, advanced, premium. Yeah. 4 times 3 is $1,200 plus 75. We were like $1,300. Boom, just in PIBs. We're not playing around. Let's go. You need these patches for yourself, for your family, and you got to have some to share. So, I mean, you can turn that into something a lot bigger really fast too. But you guys, you get the picture. And then this is your senior director. You literally just help these 2 managers right here go to director. This keeps you balanced. Director on the right, director on the left. You keep your business balanced. You have a right leg and a left leg, and you can stand on both legs forever, but you're not going to stand on one leg forever. We are not, what is those things? Flamingos?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not flamingos standing on one leg forever out there, or those sandhill cranes. So you've got to get yourself balanced with the director on the right, director on the left. For me, this took 3 weeks. For Laura, it took 4 weeks. From zero, we knew LifeWave, nothing. It didn't even exist in our world. To 3 and 4 weeks later, we were both senior directors in the company. We were fired up. We're excited. Now, obviously, I'm telling you, I'm way more excited today than I was then. But I'm telling you.
Hey, Stacy, put those back up just a sec.
This is an incredible opportunity right now, you guys, to set yourself up for really amazing things that are happening in this business, in this company, as we are literally #1 in the world. Laura?
Yeah, no, and this might seem crazy to you guys, but I'm going to make you a promise. And this is a promise that will never be broken. It can't be broken. If you do not fill these out, you will not get there. Mm-hmm. You can't say, oh, I got it going on up here. And I'm sure you do. We have incredibly smart, intelligent people on this team that have so much to offer. right? However, if you don't get it down on this paper in these bubbles, it's not going to come to fruition for you. Okay. I just really want to drive that home. So I'm making you that promise. Don't think you can store it in your head and think, well, okay, I've already put two over here, and then it just doesn't work. Trust me. I tried to do that in my previous business and it held me up. It put boots in the mud and I could not move because I did not listen to what people were trying to help me do. Right. So I'm just, please print the darn things out, print them on sheet paper, chart and pencil, because you're going to be erasing a lot. And this is what works. And it's when you get rocking and rolling with this, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How
So
do
that's
how
my
do we get
promise. My promise to you.
how do we get people in the bubbles? We launch ourselves over and over and over and over again. Laura and I Zoomed. We still Zoom, don't worry. We still launch ourselves. We still sign new people up and invite new people to Zooms every single week. But in the beginning, because most of you are in the beginning or newer parts of your business, we keep inviting. We still do, right? 333, ours is 30, 30, 30. We just keep inviting people to here because there's 8 billion people on the planet. There is not a shortage of people. There's a shortage of your mindset, your thoughts, and your beliefs, but there's not a shortage of people. Remember, the people fall out of the sky. You're the magnet. They're coming to you. And so we keep inviting people and sharing with people, and they're the ones. We launch ourselves and we help other people launch their business. Laura and I just locked arms and we launched each other at the same time. No one knew any more than the other. We're like, let's just go. Let's do this. Let's get on Zoom. Let's do something in person. Let's just invite people. Invite people. You invite, I'll invite. We don't know the same people, right? We had different networks of people. And so we just invited our people. We kept inviting, and we still invite. We still invite people. I had to put a packet together the other day for Brent. He's like, hey, this guy just built a building for. He's blah, blah, blah. And I've been talking about the patches. Can you give me a packet? I'm like, yeah, of course. We're still talking to people every day, brand new. Because why? Because there's 8 billion people. We want to help as many as possible. But like Laura said, you got to put their names on that paper. Their names have got to go in a notebook. Do you have a notebook that looks like this, right? This you have this kind of stuff because you're not going to remember it all up here. You're just not. You're not going to remember what side you put somebody on. You're learning a lot in the beginning. There's a lot of new terms. There's new things to take in, and you're like, can't keep it all straight sometimes. Yeah, welcome to college, right? That's what happens when you start college. You're like, whoa, this is a lot. I got a lot. I'm going to this class and this class, and I got to be on this side of the campus and this side on the campus. And then I got to do this. And oh my God, I'm living by myself now, and I got to feed myself, and I got to take care of myself. What's all happening? Right? You guys remember those days, right? When maybe you're in high school, maybe you just got out of high school and you're on your own and you got to do all the adulting things. You guys remember that? Well, we're adulting in LifeWave. We're doing all the things. And so write it down. I literally, you guys, I was telling my senior directors last night, we do a senior director and above Zoom every Tuesday, leadership Zoom. And I said I put my phone on the charger, right, to go to bed on do not disturb. Nobody's going to mess with me during my sleep time. That's it. But right before I lay down, I'm like saying all my prayers, all my blessings, all my clearings. And, the stuff starts flooding in, right? So I'm like, oh, let me grab my phone. And I go to my calendar for the next day and I go to an open time slot and I type in all those little ideas and all those things I need to do and all the little messages that I forgot when I was sitting in my office, and I put them into my calendar so I get a notification about it.
Mm.
And then I go to sleep and don't think another thing about it. But the next day, boom, that's going to pop up calendar notification at that set time. I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to call her. Oh, I need to do that. I need to send this message, or I need to go here, blah, blah, blah. It's all there because we're not going to remember all the things. We're just not. We're human. We can't remember everything. We got life, we got people. So write it down. Make that plan on paper and plan on launching yourself over and over and over and over and over again. because that's what we do. We just invite, invite, invite. We have our own parties we do, and we help other people do the exact same thing. And I want to say this again because I know we've had some people join, obviously, but stem cells is your focus. We activate stem cells. Stem cells are the holy grail of healing. That's what we do. That's why we're on the map. That's why we're number one. That's why we will always be where we are in the industry, because we have something that no one else does on the planet. Now, I'll be honest with you, Eon, I love it. I wouldn't go a day without it. I can eat a million different things to reduce my inflammation. There's herbs, there's tinctures, there's teas, there's all kinds of stuff to reduce inflammation in the body. Now, I'm not saying it works the same as the Eon patch, not by any means. This is totally different and it is incredible. But you can also control that inflammation through diet and lifestyle choices. We know that, right? And the patch obviously dramatically helps with that when people are out of balance with those diet and lifestyle choices. There ain't anything you're going to drink, no tincture, no tea, no lotion, potion that's going to activate your stem cells. It's just not. And so that is our secret weapon right there. So we've got a little bit of time. We've got some questions here in the chat. Carolyn says, in a week, are you able to have 3 people on each side, or do you keep sponsoring people? Oh, I'm a week in, sorry. Are you able to have 3 people on each side? You can have 10 on each side. You can have 30 on each side. You can have 300 on each side. You can have as many people as you want and just keep that baby balanced, okay? And I don't care if you're on a shared leg or not. It doesn't matter. Your personal business, your lines of sponsorship, you have 2 of them and they need to be balanced for sure. You continue to sponsor the rest of your life. Absolutely. Why would I not? Oh my gosh, there's so many people I want to help. So many more people. I don't even know who my next best friends are. I'm just waiting for them to join me. They're going to fall right out of the sky. I'm sure I'll meet them in Punta Mita next week. Thank God Gion's going. He speaks Spanish because I don't. But I'm sure he'll sign the whole resort up because he's first language Spanish, second language English. So he's looking forward to that. He's one of Trey's brand new managers. He was promoted manager the other week. What kind of things do you give in the packets? So in the packet, I don't have it with me. It's over in my credenza. Well, I do have one right here. Sorry. I have the envelope. The envelope. I don't need to explain anything. All the answers are right there. The envelope has all the answers. And so in the envelope for this man, because he's in his 80s, I folded up. I have a little, because Brent didn't want big things. He wanted something little he could hand the man. So I have a little trifold of the X3949, because you know his bone densities in the trash can. So I have the X3949, a little trifold of that, and I just folded that in half, and I stuck it inside of here. And I also took the health tracker, and I folded that up for him, and I put that inside of there too, which, yes, I know it got small, but it's fine. He's a paper man, okay? He's not going to go to a link and look at a website. He's 80, all right? So yes, he is very well off in what he does, but he wants paper. Brent said, give me paper. The man likes paper because he's worked with him. He's built buildings for him. So anyways, I stuck in there 10 days of X39. Brent said, give me 10 days. Don't just give me 1 or 2. I want him to have 10 days. It's 5 for his wife and 5 for him. I said, okay, that's totally fine. So that's what I put in the little packet. Now, if I was going to, myself, I like the blue folders, right? If I'm giving someone a packet in person, I have blue folders. I bought those off Amazon. I remember I was a school teacher, right? So we have folders with little pockets on the inside. And so I like to put the health tracker and the patch summary sheet. And of course, my business card was in here too, but business card, and then a little, envelope. This envelope goes in with some patches in it as well too. And, depending on the conversation, maybe they had, something else they said, maybe not. Maybe that was just it. That's usually typically what I put in. So keeping it simple. All right. When you enroll someone who just wants the patches, do you still put them on the sheet as a potential partner to rank up, or just the people that say they want to build a business? That's a great question. So they all go on the sheet, but they don't go in a spot for promotion. They go in just a core spot, one of the circles that's just a core, right? So I don't put them into a manager spot if they're like, nope, I'm just going to use the patches. Now, do I invite them to the Zooms? Absolutely. Do I tell them that I know know they have family and friends that they love and care about. And I would love for them to invite them as well, too. Of course, I want them to invite their friends and family. And I definitely plant the seed of them doing that. Will they do that? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm never going to put somebody in a position where, oh, you have to build this business. You have to share with people. Come on, you've got to do this. And again, this goes back to me being the magnet. I want people that want to share. And I'll tell you this, there has not been one person, not one, and I have personally enrolled over 500 people, personally, brand partners. That includes Trey's people, right? He, obviously 2.5 years. I'm working in his business. We're working in his business. But over 500 people, I have never approached one person about the business. Every single person has been about the product. They have come to me and said they wanted to build a business. Laura Balzer sat right there and she goes, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to tell the world. She goes, if you're telling the world, I'm telling the world. And okay. And then when we found out about the compensation plan, she goes, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to maximize this, baby. I'm going right to the top. She goes, if you're doing it, I'm doing it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yep.
Not one time did I say, Laura, come to this meeting or listen to this video so you can build a business with me. I just wanted the technology for her health, for her future, for her longevity, right? And her overall wellness. Every single person. Now, I'm not saying that I don't immediately drip on them with invite some people, share with others. I'd love for you to help other people. I'm happy to help you help people. I love doing that, but not in a way where I'm like, join my team, build a business. This is for you right now. Like they will decide that. And when they do, if they do, it's so sweet because it's them. I want to do this. I want to share. I want to help people. Can I make money with this? Could you help me with this? Yeah, yeah. Of course, all of that. I want to do all of that. But my intentions, my magnet says, bring me the people that want to share. I want the people that want to tell other people. Now, I'm not telling them that. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I brought you in because you're going to share. No, my energy says, I love working with people that love helping people. And I want to work with more people that want to help more people. Whether you've been in network marketing before or this is your first rodeo, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I want to work with people that want to help other people. And I don't care who that is. As long as you meet those good qualities and characteristics, let's be honest, right? I have my avatar. You got to have integrity, honesty. You got to care about people. Like we're a team of very heart-centered and focused people. That's my intention. My organization is filled with people that genuinely care about themselves and they care about other people and they want to make a difference and they want to help people. So that's obviously all the people that are coming in, right? In all of our organizations. And anything that's not that, remember my energy's here. Where's your energy? Where's your vibration, your frequency? Those people that are ruthless, they lie, they steal, they cheat, they're not trustworthy, they're not here. They're way down there, right? When you look at the vibration, energy, frequency chart, I mean, it is what it is. It's all measurable. Hertz. Go Google the chart, vibration chart. But we're up here. We're all up here. We're vibing high. We're fired up. We're excited. We got our hands on a golden egg, right? Literally on the whole planet. So we have that opportunity and we're bringing those people into us. Okay. So with
Stacey,
the new
Glenda Sue asked a very good question, and
did I miss it?
no, well, she says with the new PC Plus,
Oh, I was just
it's
getting ready
like
to
a
go
pretty
there.
good
Yeah.
deal. But do we still always make everyone a brand partner?
So that is your personal choice. If someone wants to share, then no, that I don't sign up PCs. Next year we'll have a new .com and things will be easier, but that's not till next year. We are just at April 2nd. I'm not waiting. The PC program, if you end up as a PC, it's a miracle you figured that thing out. I'm not personally interested in that at all. I don't like trying to help people enroll or enrolling people like that. It is too much. And they know it. And it's just the current system we have, and things are changing in the back office. We're going to have a whole new .com, a whole new face, but that won't be out until next year. It's going to take all year to get things in line correctly to make that transition smooth and simple. I don't personally do PCs. If some happen to randomly, for my senior directors and above, those of you that are senior director and above, you get free ones all the time because they go to lifewave.com and sign up and they just direct them right to your back office and you make money off of them. So get to senior director because that's another big perk. But I don't personally, everyone I enroll comes in as a BP with a minimum of a core pack. That's it. What does Laura put in her packets for chiropractors? She can tell you that in a second. We're 901. She can
Yeah. I can send that to you,
Yeah.
Rhonda.
How do you organize your notebooks? So I am what people would call a chaotic organizer. I've been called that in the past. Laura's shaking her head.
Well, I am too. I mean, it's very chaotic, but it works for me.
Yep, mine works for me. There's just notebooks, and there's this whole cabinet back here of notebooks of people. And my most there are right now 3 notebooks right here in front of me on my desk. These are my most current people from the last 3 to 6 months that I've been talking to and prospecting. And I'll pull some of those old ones out and check off the names that have enrolled or reach back out to people or whatever. I don't beat people over the head. Like it's 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, and once a quarter, and then maybe not. I'm not stressed over the same people over and over again because so many people fall out of the sky all the time. It's like, yeah, great. But I personally, my notebooks do look like this, full of people and names. And this page fell out, but this is the most recent long list of people there. So it's totally fine. So I can't be the one to say, oh, I've got these Excel spreadsheets like Mikey did the job form. That girl is flippin' organized, but that's just not me. I'm a pen to paper. I like it that way. And that's just how I've always rolled and it's worked for me. So some other people, Laura, want your chiropractor packet. So just tell them real quick so we can hop off here then.
Okay, so I specifically do a little cover letter, okay? And behind that, I will put the summary sheet, the health tracker, and what to expect, okay? On the other side, for my chiropractors, I have exposed them to the water machine with very limited information, just letting them know that X2O is coming out in July of 2025. I do put a magazine in there. Not everyone gets a magazine. It depends on where it's going, who it is. But that is the basis. Now I will share with you the one other thing that I put in there for the chiropractors is my little AI, Mia. Well, I will screenshot their particular services. I will load it into my AI, and Mia comes back and tells me how X39 and subsequent patches will benefit their practice specifically to what they offer. It's a very short blurb, and that just goes right behind the cover letter so they can see how this technology will serve their clients and their practice.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Simple.
Keep it simple. And at the top of the Millionaire Patching Rockstar page, pinned to the top in the featured section, there is a post about different videos and PDFs and things that you can use to share with different doctors and stuff. Yeah. So feel free to check that out as well too. So thank you guys for being here this evening. I hope tonight was helpful. I know, Lauren, you've got several emails from people here in the chat that would like for you to reach out to them. So I think Lauren, I don't know if she's still on here or not, but Lauren will get in touch with you. If for some reason she doesn't get in touch with you immediately, let one of us know because we can always share her cell phone and stuff like that with you guys if you're interested. You don't have to use the LifeWave AI assistant. You don't. There's no requirements for you to do that. It just makes your life so much
makes
easier.
life easy.
It really does. And it's so creative. I can say, oh, write me a social media post that goes with this picture, or do this, make me a PDF that goes with this, or, oh, it's incredible. Just makes things so much easier. But anyways, you guys, maybe for you, maybe not. Laura and I got to the top of the company without AI. Can you imagine?
And social media.
Yeah, no social media. We did 0 social media none before we hit senior presidential director. Not one post, not one story, not one live, nothing.
It was lovely.
Nothing. We did the whole thing on private Zoom, belly to belly, private text, conversations in person, meetings at coffee shops, patching parties. We did everything off of social media because we know that that is not the way that 99.9% of people can build a business successfully. Every single one of us can get out there and make a difference personally, talk. And what if Facebook got shut down tomorrow? We don't know what Zuckerberg's going to do. What if it was gone? Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Alignable, Snapchat, WhatsApp. What if it was all gone? My business would be fine. I'd be good to go because I love working with people and meeting with people and talking to people and messaging and texting, right? So keep it simple, keep it fun. Do what you love to do. If you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life.
Build it and they will come.
Yes. And see those of you next week in Punta Mita, whoever's going. We can't wait to see you guys and celebrate you in Punta Mita. Bye, guys.